I think we're there, ladies and gentlemen. Chat, what's good?
Well,
We back.
we are back. Welcome back to the Nerd Bros Podcast, episode 8.
I think we're gonna have to change it to the life of the Nerd Bros.
That's sick. Shout out to HD. Shout out to HD.
Oh yeah, speaking of HG, shout out for the hats.
That's right. We are sponsored. Just kidding. We're not sponsored, but this is our boy.
That's facts. Chat, how we liking the new room, man? How we liking the new setup? It's different. I gotta get chat pulled up. I just realized I'm talking to chat with no chat in front of me.
That's what I'm doing as well.
Crazy.
Got to switch my account though, because only a select few people know my last name.
It's fair. Yeah, we're live. Thumbnail looks sick.
What I'll tell you,
Taya's in here. What's up? I appreciate it, Taya. I appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm gonna start this one out, chat. It's a little unorthodox, okay? All of my stuff is in weird spots. The script isn't perfect for tonight, but we got a good idea. We got a very good idea. I have
yeah,
stuff
we were actually
everywhere.
working. We were working on the script and getting everything set up. Probably about 10 minutes ago. Still,
Yeah, yeah. And then I took a drink of this and had to go take care of my teeth because they turned blue. They look like my light back here. It happens, man.
they were very blue. They were very
Appreciate
blue.
appreciate it for the hats, Taya. Thanks for saying you love it. We like it. We
Yep.
like them. Yeah,
All your hat needs, talk to HD.
bro. Before too long, Nerd Bros hats. Yo,
We didn't work on that.
no, we didn't work on that at all. But we can always get HD to make the hats, right? I mean,
This
am
is
I
true.
crazy? HD's the homie, bro. That dude hooked us up. All right, let's see here. Gained a few subs today. Been a nice little day. Producing some content. Put 5 vids out today, including this pod. Crazy day.
Good
Had
day.
had all of them scheduled yesterday. It was done. That's how we like it.
Yeah, today was pretty good. I
Yeah,
enjoyed today. It was a nice chill day with the fam for Labor Day.
yeah.
Grilled out. Just did some play basketball, cornhole, stuff like that. But it was nice. I'm gonna get. This is the only piece of content other than me posting about this tonight that will be coming out. But it'll come out on the channel tomorrow. I got several things that I'll start working on for tomorrow to start getting some vids out again. It was a nice break.
Oh, 100%. Have you, like, this is just kind of a nice little topic, really quick, because we're on here. Have you thought about, like, a schedule that you want to keep when it comes to uploading? Like, certain amount a day, certain amount a week type thing.
Let me put it this way. It's on my list of things I need to think about. Because as far as like Marvel updates, DC updates, which is kind of like my main thing, that is just dependent on what news we get.
Right.
I'd like to post at least 1 to 2 a day, maybe even sometimes three. But long form content right now, I think it'd be good, especially because we got this. This is technically long form content. Outside of this, mm, I'd like to at least get 1 to 2 videos a week going. I don't know what days.
Yeah. One to two's good. One to two's good. That's kind of like where I'm at. Like, I want to do 1 to 2 um, comic breakdown style videos.
Okay.
Because I want to cover everything. Honestly, this is something I really want to do, but it's going to take a really long time to get there. I want to be like the YouTube Star Wars lore master. I want to be the guy people go to when they want to know the lore. You know what I mean? So it's going to take all the books, all the comics, all the games I kind of know most of it anyway. A lot of the comic stuff I know, but I want to get like really, really honed in on that and know all of it. You know what I mean?
I think that'd be sick. There we go.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. 4 people in the chat. What's good, man? Episode 8 is crazy, dog.
Oh, they're just flying. I honestly was not expecting it to feel like this easy.
Yeah, it's kind of just flowing.
Like 8 weeks is insane. That's literally like we've been doing this for 2 months.
Yeah, we we've been doing it for 2 months. You're definitely my go-to tray. I appreciate it, Taya. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna say while we're on here before we get too deep into stuff, like I said this to Evan probably 3 or 4 times before we started. Chat, I'm liking the vibes in this room right now. I'm loving this. This is a bop, dude. Way different feeling.
I didn't even know you had those, to be honest.
What, these lights? Yeah, so like
I think
on
I've seen them
TikTok,
before, but I don't remember them.
on TikTok when like I don't have my big light on and like my colors are just red and blue. It
Yeah.
was those. Yeah.
Oh, that makes
Yep.
sense.
But now that they're in here, I like them better in the background. I like it. Just kind of offsets everything else in the room. So I really, really like it. So wild, but I'm proud of you guys. We appreciate it. We really do.
Absolutely. Taya's like the OG fan.
Yeah, Taya is definitely an OG. Yep.
Like, I don't remember. It wasn't too long into actually doing streams on TikTok. And she, like, popped up, came in, and that was back when I was like, man, I'm just trying to get follow. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I look at their bios and stuff, but I looked at her bio and I saw that oh, that reminds me, we need to do something. But she had,
Yeah.
Jesus in her bio, and I'm like, that's sick. So that reminds me, the staple that we just forgot about, but we're going to be doing every weeks is we got forgot to pray. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day, and thank you for this opportunity just to come on here and stream and just have some fun. Father, I praise you for keeping us safe today. Lord, we know that there's people out there who are struggling, who are going through different things in their lives, and we just pray that if they are listening to this, pray that you just help us to be some enjoyment for them for next couple hours. Lord, I pray that the people who are struggling out there, I pray that they'll just come to know you, Lord. And I pray that if they don't know you, I pray that they'll reach out. I pray that you'll help us to just reflect you in everything that we say, think, and do, Jesus. I pray that you continue just to guide and strengthen Trey and I as we're building uh, this channel and just our own personal channels. And I pray that you just help us to make sure that in all things that we post, all things that we say and do, that you are magnified and you are glorified, Lord. I pray you bless this time. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how we were kind of just jumping right into it, but
Yeah.
we got it covered.
But we got it. Taya's ready for some merch.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
I've thought about it. Like, what kind of merch do you think we would do for the Nerd Bros? Because, like, I know we both have our ideas for separate stuff, but, like, what would you think?
Definitely t-shirts. I think hoodies. Hoodies would
Yep.
be good. Hats would be good. We could even come out with some type of like sticker.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd
But
be
if
sick.
we're going like something cool, like I don't know. It'd be cool if we had something. I don't know what this would be, and this is definitely not the main logo, but it'd be cool if we had something that was Spider-Man's face and had Kylo Ren.
Yeah. 100%. You know what we really need? An intro to the pod. Kind of like
Yeah.
Theory has, where he hits a button and, like, it plays the intro and then we come on screen. That'd be sick, dude. That would
Well,
be incredible.
we got to have a pod meeting outside of the pod,
Oh, 100%.
and we'll brainstorm some ideas. Not script making because that's a
Right.
weekly thing, but yeah, we'll get something scheduled.
Facts. So I'm gonna have to do something a little unorthodox this week. I'm gonna have to be holding my phone with our script, but yeah, my screen's way too close to me to put my little phone holder. So,
I got you.
but that's okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're going to get into things. This is going to be the news and rumors segment, like we start off every week. So starting off, we have some brand new news. This is not a rumor. Clayface has begun filming, which I have a DC update coming out probably tomorrow about this. Got several pieces of news in it, but yep, it started filming. This is going to be a horror film basically. It's like, and they're taking aspects of the animated show, like Batman the Animated Series, the couple Clayface episodes. I think it's 2 or 3 episodes, but they're taking that, they're taking elements of it, they're making it live action, and I've seen a couple photos from the sets. We see the guy, I forget his name's in the video, but we see the main guy, and he's got a disfigured face, has an accident, and we see a picture of that. We see the picture of the Gotham City police department. We see their cars. This is one of the coolest things, though. There's like a wall of graffiti that's on a set photo, and written on the wall is spray painted the Jokers.
That's pretty sick. I did not know that.
I just saw that. I'm like, oh, so
Perfect timing to bring it up too.
absolutely. My big thing is back before this movie. Okay, sorry. Back before it was announced that like Robert Pattinson would not be part of the DCU, which we're still waiting on. Clayface was supposed to be the villain in the Batman Part 2.
Really?
And now, yeah, but now it's technically a DCU film. But Robert Pattinson had said about villains, he said that the villains he'd want to see the most for the sequels would be Clayface and Mr. Freeze because they're fantastical villains. Now, you and I talk about it weekly that we think that there's a very good chance, and it seems like there's more chance that Robert Pattinson could be in the DCU and be their Batman. So, with that being said, I think there's a very good chance that we could see him. I've talked about it a couple times now, how I think that very good that whether it's Pattinson or whether it's the DCU Batman, I think they will show up at some point.
Ooh, interesting. There was another thing. I don't think we put it in our news and rumors. Let me see here. Oh yeah. So he was asked about. Was it Skelnar?
Yes.
And he said it was. He said no. He's not. He's not Batman. So
Are we sure it was Sklenar who said that? I know Richardson said that.
that's what it was. It was Richardson. My bad.
Yeah, because he said that he was not, but be a different.
Yeah.
But Gunn was also asked about Chris Pratt
Yeah.
and about being Batman, and he says definitely not Batman, but a different.
Yeah. I think it's cool that he's gonna eventually be in DC.
I think right now the top 2 candidates to be Batman in the DCU is Pattinson, who they just bring him over, or Brendan Sklenar. But Richardson, there's definitely some characters he plays.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he looks. I think he'd play anything good, to be honest. But either one of those two would have been fine to be Batman for me.
Picture this, especially with like how built he is. Imagine Alan Richardson playing Bane.
Yo, you might be cooking.
And we talked about it, I think, a week or two ago now. I think it was last week. We talked about how one of the projects in development for DC right now is a Bane and Deathstroke movie.
Yep. Oh,
Ooh.
what if Bane? Now hear me out. Is The Rock?
I don't see it happening now. Have you seen pictures and video? Dude, it's crazy you brought this up. I wanted to bring this up, but I'm like, wait, no, we're not like that kind of channel. Have you seen The Rock? He's lost some size, dude.
Really?
He's still like a muscular dude. You can tell he's in shape, but he's lost some size. I think he might have had to come off the juice because there's rumors right now that he has like heart condition.
Ooh. I was gonna ask if you
He's
think he
lost some
was doing
size.
it for a role.
That's possible. I don't know. I don't want to believe happening about it, a medical
Yeah.
condition. But
But
he's lost some size.
interesting. That's funny. I brought that up completely random, not thinking about that at all. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's wild. Let's see here.
All you, my friend.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Ladies and okay, I'm gonna butcher the name. I just started thinking about I'm gonna butcher the name. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Millie Alcock is rumored to be playing the live-action version of Omega from The Bad Batch in Ahsoka season 2. Um, I'm perfectly fine with it, okay, because I think she could play well. We're finally starting. She's starting to become bigger and bigger, especially now that she's Supergirl. Omega's a cool character. I think Omega could be fit into the brought into live action fine. But my question, where does she fit in Ahsoka? You know, that's kind of my. Where's she gonna fit at? Like, what's the reason to bring her in Ahsoka? That's kind of my thought process here. I felt like the best place to bring her into live action would have been the Book of Boba Fett. Um, Obviously, we didn't get that, and obviously, I don't know if we will get a season 2. But I don't really know. Like, do you have any thoughts or any ideas on where you think she could fit into season 2 of Ahsoka?
I do think that if she does show up in this show, I think it'll be very small, and it probably will end up setting up something else.
Mm,
Big reason, I saw the other day, they're talking about how like Balin and Shin are going to have a lot of time in this show, especially together.
really?
Um, yeah, I wasn't like it's more of like a just one report, so I did that's why I didn't because it's like that's one. I didn't see like 10 people talk about it, but they think that Balin and Shin could have some good time. Um, Obviously, we have to see stuff going on with the Mortis arc. I tease that, so that's going to be a big plot point. We'll probably end up seeing more of the Ghost crew at some point.
Right.
Um, Rumors about Starkiller possibly happening. We'll see more about Anakin, possibly Obi-Wan. I don't see Omega fitting into this show much at all, unless it is to basically, oh, this is her live action,
Right.
and we're gonna put her in another project. That's the thing too. It kind of brings me back to Bad Batch. She made a lot of sense for their story and what they did, but why introduce a new character unless you're not going to later on?
Oh, you mean like in Ahsoka? Oh,
Yeah, well, even after Ahsoka, like I feel like because they brought her in the Bad Batch, and it's like they didn't need her in the Bad Batch. It's cool that they did her, but they didn't need that. So why bring in this brand new character, make her kind of a big character, and then you start teasing her for other things? So I think that we possibly could get. I don't think it'll be a standalone Omega project, but I think it'd be something along those.
here would be my question to you. Let's see. If we were to get Omega and Ahsoka season 2, do you think she would come along with another Bad Batch member?
Like Hunter.
Hunter or Wrecker, the only two left.
Yeah.
If my
See,
Is that right?
See, I didn't know that until the other day
No, what?
that they're the only two left.
You didn't finish it?
I haven't finished season 3.
Did I just spoil it?
No, you're good, bro.
Oh,
Because I saw Tech die, and that broke my.
yeah.
I like Tech a lot. Tech was one of my favorites. Um, I think it'd be. I think there'd be an uproar if you kill Wrecker.
Yeah.
um, so see, that's the thing too. Like Crosshair, I think it makes sense why he did because his arc was done,
Yeah.
but he had a great arc. He was
The
easily the
redemption was
best
sick.
character, and I wasn't huge on Echo. Like, eh.
Yeah. Echo was Echo. He was around before.
I
That was
think
pretty
that
much the.
if you brought in the other two, it'd be cool. But I could definitely see Hunter more.
Yeah. I think it'd be sick if they brought him in. Um, but again, I just don't really know where she fits. Like you said, unless they're just trying to throw her in a little small cameo and do something with it later. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Absolutely. So the next piece of news slash rumors that we have, Yuri Lowenthal, who is the voice actor for Spider-Man in the video games, like standalone games, Marvel Rivals, he may have just accidentally leaked that Deadpool is going to be showing up in Marvel Rivals. Um, Basically, what happened? He was asked a question, and it was, which character do you enjoy like having dialogue the most in the? And he started talking. He's like, oh, he says Deadpool, and he starts talking about that a little bit, and all of a sudden, he kind of is like, I think he realized that Deadpool's not in the game yet. So Deadpool is probably going to be showing up in Marvel Rivals at some point. I don't believe it will be their next season because I'm like almost 100% sure that Daredevil is showing up, and I don't think they're going to do Daredevil and Deadpool at the same time. Um, but yeah, Deadpool's going to be showing up to Marvel Rivals, and hopefully Yuri Lowenthal doesn't get too like. You got to think he does so much like voice acting. He does a lot of secrets and stuff, especially with Marvel, because he can't say anything about Spider-Man. So it's bound to happen that they'll slip up at some point. But yeah, it's kind of funny that oh yeah, we're going to be getting this character.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was a big slip up. I definitely think they're working on getting him in the game for sure. Um, I don't really know. I mean, how do you feel like his player will be? Like how do you think how do you think he'll play?
I saw this the other day, and people were debating like what style he'd be, whether he be a vanguard, which I doubt, a duelist, or a strategist. And the big thing is, there's a lot of hate because we keep getting duelists in the game. Like, because Daredevil was most likely going to be a duelist. He's going to be doing the damage. Uh, Deadpool, I don't know how they would work it in, but his one of his big things is his healing factor.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
thinking that.
so I think if you make Daredevil a duelist, then you have to make Deadpool a strategist and do some type of healing. It'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, he could probably still do damage. That's the big thing too. He's got a lot of weapons. He got his katanas. He's got his guns. He has like crazy little goofy bombs that he'll throw sometimes. But like, I don't know. I
Yeah,
hope that it's not like a massive like story point is how they introduce him. I don't want that. Like, if Deadpool's in the game, fine. I'm not a big Deadpool fan, and I know you're not either. So I hope it's not a
right.
big story line in the game.
True. I think it'd be cool, but I do have a question for you. Oops,
Mhm.
that could have been bad. Um, Only because it pertains to Deadpool that I'm bringing it up. How do you feel about the rumor of Deadpool Spider-Man movie?
I'm glad you brought this up. This is funny. That, and then the thing about Alan Ritchson. were two things that I thought about talking about, but then we didn't put them in. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But they all like naturally got brought up.
Yeah.
Um, as far as that goes, I don't want it,
Yeah.
but I think a lot of the fan base will probably want it. My only thing is
Yeah.
I don't know how likely it'll be happening because I don't know what Tom Holland's
Yeah.
and we don't know how long we have him because if this is going to be his last trilogy that he does, now that's over a bit of time. But if this is the last trilogy that he's going to be doing, and then he has a couple Avengers films and maybe even showing up in a show like Daredevil or something, I don't really know if there's going to be time to fit Spider-Man into Daredevil.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Man, I've never seen any of the three Deadpool all the way through, but I would see that one for the
I've seen the
simple
first movie.
for the simple fact that it's Spider-Man. Even Wolverine, I didn't see. Yeah. Would you see it?
Would I see it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see the third movie. I,
Mm-mm.
I technically haven't even seen the second movie. I just watched it. Oh no, sorry. I just watched like clips from it and like I've read about it, but I've never seen the second one, so I don't really know.
Yeah. I've never seen all three
It
either. All the way through anyway.
personally, yeah, I don't. I honestly don't think I'd watch it.
Mm. It'd be a little more difficult because it's Spider-Man for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just. Oh man, I can't stand Deadpool as a character,
I get what you mean.
and like if you fit Deadpool into a Spider-Man film and he wasn't a massive part of the movie, sure.
Mm.
But I don't like the other way around. I don't want a Deadpool and Spider-Man just happens to be in it.
There's one comic thing that sticks in my mind when I think about those two, and I think it's a bad idea. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm
Oh,
not gonna say it.
absolutely.
I'm not gonna say it, but I don't want it like that. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like that piece of news I sent you today about a film coming out with two new actors.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what that reminds me of. And I hate that that's overtaking everything.
Yeah. Me too. I don't even remember what two actors it was.
Uh, Pedro
That's
and
right.
Danny Ramirez, who plays the Falcon.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
That's right. I
Yep.
remember now.
Uh, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest. So
No.
I hope that's something that's not on their project list.
Yep. I think I'm kind of mixed on it, but you know, you good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, chat. Alden Ehrenreich does not rule out a return to Star Wars. So, if you don't know Alden Ehrenreich, he did. Yeah, everybody can see Evan's reaction there. He played Solo. He played Han Solo in the movie Solo.
That's right.
Personally, while it's not my favorite Star Wars movie, it's one of my least favorites. I think he played it well. I think he played the character well. I think he did it fine. So it was an interview with Collider, and he says it would have to really, really be the right version of it. So a couple things here. First things first, I really, really think it would be fine if they do it right. If they do it right, it'll be great. But one thing that I was thinking of. So my thought was, where can it be? Where can they fit him in? Heir to the Empire. Heir to the Empire.
Ooh,
It's the only place that makes sense for me. Or, actually, I just thought of this on the spot. Lando's movie, because that is still in production. Um, Lando's movie makes plenty of sense because he'd be alongside Donald Glover. So that would be perfectly fine. I think that would make a lot of sense. So the thing with putting him into Heir to the Empire is that it is post Return of the Jedi. Um, do you think they would use him as the main actor and put a little CGI in to make him look a little bit like Harrison Ford?
probably.
You think
That'd
so?
be my guess.
Hmm.
Because you're not de-aging Harrison Ford again.
No, no. No. Harrison Ford's done. They're not touching Harrison Ford. There's no way. Um, but as for Alden, I don't know, man. I could see him coming back and voicing him in some, you know, doing some voiceover stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. But kind of like what he said about it would have to really, really be the right project and be the right version. I kind of agree with that. Um, I don't think you just pull Han Solo out and just stick him into something at this point. I think it really has to be the right project, and it really has to be the right project for that version of Han Solo. You know what I mean? Because
I agree.
that movie wasn't really that long ago. It was 2018. So it's been 7 years. He hasn't aged enough, I don't feel like, to play Return of the Jedi or post Return of the Jedi Han Solo. I could be wrong, but
I hope that it happens because I enjoy Solo. I know I'm like in the minority of fans as far as that goes, but I thought he was great. And Orlando would be awesome. I'd love to see him and Don together.
yeah.
I just, even if they make a Solo too, which they probably won't because, as far as numbers did for the last one, they probably were like, oh, this is not happening, which
I
is
just
sad.
I just
But
read earlier that I believe it lost $73 million. That's rough. Yeah.
now I'm sad.
Yeah. I don't see them making a second one after that kind of a loss, but go ahead, continue. My bad.
Are you cool? But I don't know. I think we need more of the character of Han Solo. Like, and if it
Yeah.
is in the Lando movie, or if he has like his own show, uh, like that'd be cool. They bring him back in the show format. That might be a little bit better.
Yeah, I think that would be fine. Um ooh, do you think he comes back in Ahsoka?
No,
Here's why I say it. We got the tease of Leia last season.
I think what would make more sense is if he showed up in the Mando movie because we had Luke.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
I think Ahsoka right now is just too cluttered.
Yeah, there's so much and that's the thing too. I feel like I don't know. Part of me thinks Dave is trying to really play in his own sandbox of characters and stuff that he's built and created himself. But at the same time, if you're gonna go all in on Heir to the Empire, go all in on Heir to the Empire. Give us Luke,
This is
give
true.
us Leia, give us Han, give us that golden trio, that Harry, Hermione, and Ron. It's pretty much what it is, right? Give us that. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, do it. So I think it could fit if he did it, either in the Mando and Grogu movie or in Ahsoka season 2. Either way, I think it would fit fine. The Heir to the Empire movie, I really think is going to have them three in it. There's no way it doesn't.
It'd be weird if they didn't.
Yeah, it'd be weird, but I still have faith in Filoni. So
That's fair.
but yeah, yeah. I think I've said my piece with that one, dog.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there has been a new DC film announced that will be scheduled for May 29th of 2026. And it's a bit strange because right now Supergirl's scheduled to show up June 26th of 2026. So that means that there'd be less than a month between film. So there's a couple things that could be happening. They're either moving Supergirl up a month, which if that happens, they're probably going to move up all the rest of their movies as well. Um, so this could be them moving Supergirl up to where they could fit a better timeline in later on. Or there's a very good chance that that time slot's going to be filled by an animator because they're doing animation. They're going to do live action.
Animation's interesting. If they do go the animated route, what do you think we're gonna get? You have any thoughts? Any ideas?
I'm not sure because right now, so far, the only animation that's come out for the DCU is Creature Commandos. Um, and I don't really know what capacity. No, it wouldn't be that because they have technically that one. There was a Batman animated show that came out. It was very similar to Batman the Animated Series. That came out like I think last year, but I don't see them making that into a film. So now this has not been announced. They could possibly be doing an animated version of the Justice Gang, make it into a movie.
Yeah,
So you have like Guy Gardner and Hawk Girl and Mr. Terrific and whoever else, and maybe even Metamorpho. I could see them do something like that.
interesting. Yeah,
But it won't be a heavy hitter because like it won't be Batman. Batman's unless they're just doing like Elseworlds project because it could be an Elseworld movie. It might not have to be um DCU. So who knows? Because I don't know what else is in the works as far as Elseworlds goes, other than at the moment the Batman Part Two.
Hmm. Yeah. Which, of course, we all know how excited we are for that. Ooh, I saw something and I'm gonna ask it now that I'm thinking about it because kind of just add a little nice little. It'll give you a clip. The time comes. Okay. Oh look how cool that is. Red pill, blue pill, right there. See, that's sick. That's
That
sick.
is awesome.
You ready for this? You can only
Before
see
you ask
one.
me this,
Yeah, yeah.
are you asking me if I have to choose between movies? Because I saw something earlier that I thought about asking you. This is not the mystery segment.
Oh, it's not.
But I swear, dude. No, dude. There's two pieces of news that we talked about tonight that you brought up, and now you're doing this. Hold on. Is it between the Batman Part 2 and Star Wars Starfighter?
No.
That's the question I have for you. But go ahead. You do
Interesting.
yours first.
The Batman Part 2 or uh, Doomsday. Can only watch one. The other one you can never watch.
Never.
It's
This is
rough.
going to sound so controversial.
Ooh.
Um, because everybody knows what my favorite thing is. But I'm picking the Batman Part 2 over Doomsday.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's controversial for me because I primarily do Marvel, but
Right. I don't think it's close. The Batman Part 2 is just exciting. It's so exciting.
my big thing is too, I still get Secret Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the big piece.
Yeah, yeah. My question though is, yeah, would you rather watch the Batman part or Star Wars Starfighter?
Would I
That's the
rather
first.
watch the Batman 2, the Batman Part 2, or Star Wars Starfighter?
Yeah, Star Wars movie.
Starfighter.
Are you serious? I didn't
Starfighter.
think it'd be that easy. I know it has the Star Wars name to it, but you're telling me that you would never watch the.
See, never seeing it is definitely, it makes it harder. But you're going to tell me I have to never watch a Star Wars project? There's no possible way I would say yes
Bro,
to
if you
that.
would have told me I never had to watch The Acolyte, awesome.
That's crazy, chat. The Acolyte hate is kind of valid.
Valid.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't you dare say nothing about it. It's true. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I think it's the worst piece of Star Wars they've ever.
You know what's really unfortunate about your take on on Acolyte being the worst piece of Star Wars we've ever got? Episode 5 of The Acolyte was brilliant. Incredible episode. The problem is everything around it kind of was in my
Like,
personal
dude,
opinion. As much as I liked it and I'll probably
episodes
watch it again, I don't think it was great, you know?
episodes 2 and 3 ruined it for that show for me.
Yeah, I get it. I will say,
Absolutely.
so because we've really only had 8 weeks, guys, to be making this kind of content and really being able to express our opinions. I'm gonna give a small opinion on the Acolyte, just because we brought it up and it's in conversation. I enjoyed the Acolyte. I thought it was an alright show. I will probably watch it again. I've watched episode 5 a few times. But I will say, people acting like there's no reason that the show should not have a season 2 is crazy. Because Disney knows the numbers better than all of us, and if the numbers were so good, they would be making season 2. That is not rocket science to me. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, so many people have said that, haters are the reason we're not getting it. No, we're not getting season 2 because the numbers weren't good. That's the easiest answer ever. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. And I liked it. So, especially Chimere. The Stranger was an incredible character. I need that helmet. Homie is
I
stewing,
wish
bro.
me and the witches from that series were strangers. I wish I
Yeah.
never saw them, met them, knew anything about them.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the witches either, man. Look,
Like, I'm serious.
chat.
That ruins huge story points in Star Wars.
Yeah. I agree. I
It
agree.
ruined Anakin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, like for me, if they were to come out with a entire comic series or even a live action show or a animated show about Chimere, I would be locked in. But everything around him just kind of like if we got a comic series about Chimere and Darth Plagueis, come on, I'm reading that. I'm so reading that if we were to get it. And honestly, I feel like I could convince you to read that. I really
Possibly.
do. Yeah, Plagueis and Chimere would be sick, but I don't see him doing it, man. I don't see him doing it, and which kind of just makes the rest of it pointless, completely pointless. Because now it's the beginning of the entire saga. For now, until Mangold's Dawn of the Jedi, and it attaches nothing. It didn't add anything of value, to be honest, in my opinion.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the last bit of news and rumors that we have, we're actually doing. Um, right now, as far as Spider-Man Brand New Day goes, other than Spider-Man, the character that's going to have screen time in this film is the Punisher. Like more than the Hulk, more than Sadie Sink, more than the Scorpion, more than anybody. The Punisher is going to have the second most screen time. I'm kind of not shocked, but then I'm like, okay, because he's not the villain. So you're telling me the Punisher's going to have more screen time than the villain? That's kind of crazy to me to think about too.
A lot of times the villains don't have a ton of screen time. If we really
Maybe
look
it's a
at
good thing.
if we look at the whole of Infinity War and Endgame, Thanos probably really didn't have a ton of screen time.
Vader never has a lot of screen time.
Bro, Vader had like 6 minutes in the original trilogy. His screen time was so limited, but he was so impactful. 6 minutes could be wrong, but I think that's rather accurate.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I'm for it though. I like the
yeah.
Punisher.
I don't know much about the Punisher besides, you play with him a lot on Rivals. That's pretty much all I got. Um,
The show is great.
yeah, I probably need to watch it. That along with everything else that I have on my list of things I need to watch. I will
They
say
are
something.
saying that they think
But
they are saying that they think that there's a chance that Spider-Man could show up in the Punisher special presentation next year
ooh, really? When's that come out?
and link them together. Before Brand New Day, I think it might be
Huh.
between Born Again season 2 and Brand New Day.
Ooh, what are the chances you think Born Again will attach anything because of the rumors of him being in Spider-Man?
I hope so. I want to see Daredevil and Spider-Man more than I want to see any other thing in the MCU.
Ooh, really?
Not even kidding. I just want to see them team up.
You want another team up I want.
I'm kind of scared.
Why are you scared?
I don't know what's about to come out of your mouth.
Bro, I was going to say Batman and Spider-Man. I don't know what.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you and Natasha Lee Bordizzo.
I can't be blamed, right? I mean, come on. Or, oh, man, I just completely blanked on her name.
Well, you're not getting her now.
The chick that played Catwoman, bro. Or Selena.
Oh, yeah, you're not getting her now. Just
What?
forgot her name on stream.
I know. My bad. She
Cameron
did.
Beekendova.
Yeah, she did like my comment on Instagram. I just want to throw that out there. I mean, she has seen
Yeah,
the name
I
The
know.
Nerds of Ren. I just want to throw that out there. All right, chat. Actually, though, I
know,
do
Taya.
think. Wait, what'd you say? Yeah, look what you did, bro.
This is turning into our segment from what up, sissy? This is
Sissy.
turning into our segment from TikTok live streams when it gets to be about 9 o'clock.
The simping gets crazy, bro. It gets really crazy.
Slap happy and simple.
Yeah. Cameron Binkendova. I cannot believe I just blanked on her name. That's crazy. My bad.
Yep. And now the chance is gone.
It ain't going, baby.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's hit this next segment before it's almost 9 o'clock.
You know what, though? She is a Christian.
That's good.
I just want to throw that out there.
That's good.
Kind of makes her more attractive, just saying.
Fellow sister in Christ.
Yeah. Hold on. What's the next seg? Oh, yeah. That's all you.
D23.
Yeah. I'll let you start.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, great. Now we got Taya starting with the
Winston,
simple.
dude.
Okay. Don't even be talking about Winston right now, Taya. No,
That's
you can do what you
crazy.
want. Anyways, so D23 just happened this past weekend. And I want to start this segment off by saying D23, as far as being a Marvel or a Star Wars fan, sucked.
Yeah.
With a capital, sucked.
Yeah. The whole word's Cap.
This was a flop by Marvel and a flop by Star Wars. Now Trey could talk about Star Wars and everything, or
There's
uh,
nothing to talk about,
maybe, yeah, I'm about to say maybe it'll be a little bit of a lack thereof for talking.
bro.
Because we talked about what we'd like to see for this event. We talked about wanting to see teaser trailers, maybe even an updated timeline, at least release dates. Um, and for Marvel, what we got an updated logo for Vision Quest, and we got an updated logo for we got the logos. And then for Doomsday, they released I don't know if it was a video there on Twitter. We got the audio of it, but it was a sizzle reel, and it features a lot of characters that are going to stay. And it's lines that they've said. I'm pretty sure this is from other movies. They just put them. Oh, they're in this. But so we heard stuff from like Pedro. We heard stuff Tom Hiddleston. We heard Cyclops from the X-Men, Yelena, Sam Wilson, Ant-Man, stuff like that. We heard their voices, but we already know they're in the movie. They didn't give
Yeah.
us anything new. We didn't get the rest of the cast. Like, it's insane. We got a video from the Russos and Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Yeah. For Star Wars, the biggest thing that happened that I'm really, really happy about and I've been so excited for, we finally got a trailer for Mando and Grogu. We didn't get nothing. Nothing. We got a picture of Ryan Gosling. That's what we got. That's what we got.
They did announce, though, that Ashley Eckstein's coming back to be the role.
What?
In
Homie's
Ahsoka?
capping. Chat. Ashley
No
Eckstein
cap.
coming back.
Hey, no cap, because it's camo. Ha ha!
Chat.
I'll stop.
Chat, we like that one though. Man, it was just
That was
I don't know, man. D23 did not feel like we got anything of value. We got a couple of things, for Ryan Gosling's movie, which we're going to be talking about because that's the big segment of tonight. However, I think we got a few still shots from Mando and Grogu, and they looked great, but the problem was they weren't released to the public. And I think that's just the thing that just drives me the most insane. We still haven't seen the trailer. We're not getting these pictures. I don't understand what they're doing. That trailer has been shown multiple times now and not released to the public. I don't understand why. I really don't get it. Like, Star Wars is so dry right now, that would have popped. I really think that could have popped.
And the movie comes out in 8 months.
Is that right?
May? We're in September now. 9 months. 9 months.
Yeah. No, 8. Well, 8.5 ish.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that. Yeah, between 8 and 9. Either way, yeah. 8 or 9 months, and we still haven't gotten anything. We don't even,
other than an AI generated title.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do we know the cast? We know a couple. Sigourney Weaver.
Pedro Pascal.
Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, sorry. Pedro's voice.
Yeah, Pedro's voice.
Not Pedro.
We got Brendan Wayne. Brendan Wayne, yeah.
Yep.
Nothing.
Sebastian Stan. That would have been cool to announce. This D23 sucked.
This D23 makes me want to throw something out the window, bro.
Like, I got more news, or more like rumors / news, after the fact of D23 than we got at the actual event. Because, like, Doomsday, they talked about how, because they're like, everybody knows Chris Evans is going to be in this film. Mm-hmm. But like him and Haley Atwell have started filming scenes like at their house that they went to at the end of Endgame. They're saying they're going to have kids in this film, but they've also said that there's been scenes that Tom Hiddleston has shot for this movie at Steve Rogers' house. They're saying that Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom at this house. There's like a lot of stuff happening right now. Basically, it's sounding like Doctor Doom is trying to kill
He's trying
because
to
Steve
what?
Rogers going back in time kill Steve Rogers
Yeah.
because him going back in time uh, to where he's at with Peggy caused some type of incursion. But
Mm.
we didn't get that news though from D20. We got a lot of stuff after the fact, which who knows if it's going to end up being. But there's just Disney did not do a good job this year. Is the point?
Yeah, very lackluster. And again, I feel like the presentation that Lucasfilm gave us in 22, I believe it was, or 21, I feel like it really set the bar so high that it's almost impossible for them to match it again. And I kind of find that problematic because. But here's the thing, dude. These past couple of years, I don't feel like we've gotten anything. This was garbage. This was straight
Like
garbage.
something to think about. Last D23, it's the same time every year. Last year, we got a trailer for Daredevil Born Again. Born Again season 2 is coming out literally the same time frame that season 1 came out. They're coming out in March. You're telling me that we couldn't get another trailer for season?
Ooh, I also have another thought. Everybody on the internet was talking about, well, San Diego Comic Con was kind of a letdown because they're saving it for D23. Where? We didn't get nothing.
We
San
have
Diego Comic Con was a
one.
flop, and so was D23. I don't understand.
We have one more chance, and that is New York Comic Con.
But even that isn't as big as the other two.
Maybe it'll be bigger this year.
It could be. I mean, we might get some cool
Like
panels and stuff, but I don't really feel like we're going to get anything insane.
we could get some trailers
Yeah.
because if not, they're just going to randomly release these trailers and it's not going to be impactful.
Yep. Yeah. When do you think we'll get a Doomsday trailer?
By the track record of them posting trailers for Marvel movies, I think we will get one on December 16th of next year. We'll
And
have 2 days to enjoy it.
it'll come along with a delay.
I would lose my mind if they delayed that film 2 days before. Dude, you can buy tickets, what, a month and a half before? You imagine?
Yeah. Okay, but what if it's on the same side, but we get the trailer 2 months before, but it comes with a delay?
Oh, I'll be infuriated.
The problem is, at that point, they'll have to delay Secret Wars, no? Ain't no way they're dropping both of them in a year.
Oh,
In the
they would
same.
definitely delay both of them. And they'd waste all their money on marketing because you got to think, they have to at least start marketing that film probably by June.
At least.
Actually, it'd probably be August when they actually start doing it because the first trailer for that movie is probably going to drop as a
Yeah.
so end of July is when they're probably going to start their.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it's interesting. D23 was such a flop. We had so much that we wanted that we talked about in a previous episode. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And it missed big time. We didn't get close.
Yeah, letdown.
Big letdown. Yeah. Disappointed.
Well, we're going to move on. So we have been doing a segment for the last 3 weeks now. Yeah, 3 weeks. This is week 4. That's crazy. Of this segment though, and this is our DC Rivals draft. This is if DC Rivals were to ever become a video game, who Trey and I would want to be on. There was 33 people in the Marvel Rivals game when it came out. Trey just had a tweet come out. That's sick. But Yeah, so we're basically drafting. We each pick 3 people each week until we're going to get 33 characters. At this rate, should be 2 episodes from now. So episode 10, we're going to finish our draft. But tonight we're going to be going on and making our picks. This is the team that we have assembled so far. Opening DC rivals. We had Dick Grayson's Robin, Batman, Superman, The Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern. We had Darkseid, Deathstroke, Bane, Reverse Flash, Lex Luthor, Mr. Freeze, Green Arrow, Raven, Scarecrow, Firefly, Victor Zsasz, and Zatanna.
Yeah.
So we can pick
nice,
either heroes or
yeah.
villains. Who you want, buddy?
I put a little bit more thought into this one. I'm going to keep my theme from last week a little bit in picking another Teen Titan. And I'm going to go with Cyborg.
Ooh. I honestly thought we were going to finally put Beast Boy in the game. We've been talking about him for a while.
He's a little more difficult. But
so right now we have 3 of the 5 from the show that we watched. We still have no Starfighter and we still have no Beast Boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So who would be good to put in this game? This is going to be kind of like a back. Actually, no, I'm not going to go with that one. Big reason I just remember we have Mr. Freeze. Never mind. You know, I'm having a hard time. There's a couple different ones go through my head right now. I'm gonna say let's put the Mad Hatter in the game.
Ooh. Okay. I like that.
Jervis Tetch.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I need you to run through it again.
Okay, so these are the 20 that we now have. We have Dick Grayson's Robin and Batman, Superman, The Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Darkseid, Deathstroke, Bane, Reverse Flash, Lex Luthor, Mr. Freeze, Green Arrow, Raven, Scarecrow, Firefly, Victor Zsasz, Zatanna, Cyborg, and now.
Okay. I got one. I think they could do a lot of really cool stuff with this character, depending on how they do it. But Poison Ivy.
That's one that was probably like something we thought about since like 2, and she's finally getting put in this game. That's a good pick. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like she has to get put in the game.
She would do awesome. Because, see, there's definitely Batman villains. I think they'd have a hard. Like, if you've noticed, we've picked 21 characters.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an expansion. Maybe the Joker will kind of be like the Doctor Doom of Marvel Rivals. It's tough. So, next. Let's see. Got. So far we've gone hero, villain, and I'm gonna pick somebody different. I feel like most people overlook this character a lot, but he's one of the most popular characters. Let's go with Martian Manhunter.
Ooh, okay. So how many are we up to? Because it's getting
22.
a little harder, chat.
22.
It's getting a little harder for sure. Have we hit all of I'm pretty sure we've hit all of the Justice League now.
A lot of the main ones.
That's what I thought. Um, I don't feel like you can do this game without her, so give me Starfire.
All right. See, you'd probably look at the list that we have now, and you'd probably be like, "Oh, he's going to pick Beast Boy for the final Teen Titan." Um, not tonight.
Not tonight. We're gonna leave him in there till
Not
the
tonight.
33rd pick.
I'm being 100% honest. I know that we already have a version of Robin, and we can do different Robin skins, but I'm going to go with the Red Hood, Jason Todd.
I like it.
He'd be awesome in this game.
Yeah,
So the
chat.
Red
We're gonna
Hood
leave.
is the final.
Yeah, chat. We're gonna leave Beast Boy in there till the very end, like he's Shador Sanders.
Maybe even the Joker. Who knows? Maybe we'll figure out. Like, we'll think of a way that he could possibly be in this game.
I think they'd put him in the game. I just don't know how, and I think that's kind of the. It's kind of the thing. Like
Because you got to think too.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Like Poison Ivy, Bane. Like we kind of know how those characters will play. We don't know what they're gonna do with the Joker. Kind of Harley Quinn either. I mean,
It's
we
true.
haven't picked her, right? We haven't picked Harley Quinn.
No,
Okay.
I actually thought about putting her in here before Martian Manhunter, but
Yeah.
I did not. But you got to remember too, because right now we're just doing players. We even talked about possibly putting different maps in this. We talked about doing season themes, so that might be something that reoccurs later.
Yeah.
Until we
yeah.
basically have the blueprint for the game, and they can just design and do whatever they want with art. But we'll give them the formula.
We can talk about skins too.
Absolutely. So this is actually a segment that's going to turn into like a lot because this is a fun topic.
It's a very fun topic. It's kind of like the thing, like with because I mentioned I brought up skins. Think about how many skins we have in Lego Batman. They could literally do all the same skins. And
Oh
and,
yeah, and
and
that's
that's
just for Batman.
just Batman, bro. So skins feel like they're never ending. I will say, this is one thing that Marvel Rivals didn't do that I kind of hope DC does. I want all of the base skins in the game to be the comic skins. I really, really want that. Now, I do understand why they won't if they go the same route as Marvel and have actual, like that character in its own multiverse. I'm a little more okay with that.
I agree. I did. This is kind of along the lines of Marvel topic. I saw a post earlier, and I want your opinion on it. How would you feel if there was an option in Marvel Rivals to change the narrator? And it gave different examples. So imagine a game where you're playing and J. Jonah Jameson is the one talking instead of Galacta. Or you have uh like Nick Fury. Stuff like that.
That would be really cool. What about the Watcher?
He was one of them. The Watcher was on that
Yeah.
list.
Yeah, that would
That
be, dude.
it'd be cool. But I was like, man, because I remember back to like when you first started, you did not like J. Jonah Jameson. Seconds talking about like whatever podcast, and I remember I had a picture one time, and he called Spider-Man a menace, and you sent me a picture. You were a menace, and he was just so mad.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
was
what was
funny.
that on? Oh, the
Spider-Man.
game.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot all about that, bro. That dude's crazy. That would be really cool. My boy Omni Man, chat.
J.K. Simmons.
My
Him and
boy
I went to a
Omni
Reds
Man.
game together.
What? Was he there?
Yeah. When the Reds and the Yankees played.
That's pretty cool.
Him and Jesse Eisenberg.
That's pretty cool, dude.
So yeah, I went to a Reds game with J. Jonah Jameson and oh, why am I blanking on his name? Mark Zuckerberg.
That's pretty cool, bro.
So, a little bit of a recap. This was the 6 picks tonight for DC Draft. We had Cyborg, the Mad Hatter, Poison Ivy, Martian Manhunter, Starfighter, and the Red Hood.
Nice.
We're getting
I like
closer to the end, ladies and gentlemen.
we I think we have a. So, do you have any idea? Like, can you give us a really quick idea, like a run through of how many of each we have? Like, do you have any clue? Like, villains, heroes?
Let's see. We have 12 heroes, 11 villains, and one anti-hero.
Oh, Flash.
The anti-hero is the Red Hood.
Oh, I was thinking Reverse Flash. My bad. Yeah, it's villain.
Yeah, so so it's pretty balanced.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be honest. But yeah, I like it.
It's pretty good. And I like the choices too. I think this could be sick. I hope they make this.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is
Excited for
time
the
for the
next
mystery segment.
Yeah.
Time for the mystery segment. It is my turn to have the question this week. And I hope that this makes Trey think a little bit.
Okay.
It's a would you rather question.
I knew that I was going to want to clip this and didn't want that in there. Go ahead, restart.
This is a would you rather question. Would you rather have the powers of the Jedi but be bound to the Jedi code? Or you embrace the powers of the Sith, but you are constantly at risk of being betrayed by your ally?
Hmm.
So I
Yeah,
guess you
ask
can
me
hold
the.
up your hands and give a red pill, blue pill.
Yeah, that's right, chat. You know what I mean? Ask me that one again.
So
It's kind of yeah.
would you rather have the powers of the Jedi but be bound by the Jedi code? Or embrace the powers of the Sith but constantly be at risk of being betrayed by?
Hmm. Man, there's pros and cons.
That means no wife, bro.
I know. But I could be like Anakin.
But he ends up becoming part of the bad side.
Give me a little side piece in the Senate, bro. You know?
That is not what I thought was going to be said. Oh,
I'm just saying, bro.
Senate side piece of the brain.
Man, that's rough.
I
Here's the
know.
thing. I don't want to.
I've been
Love to see
saving this. Do you know how often you say that? I thought
Oh, a
about this
lot.
tonight. Here's the thing.
Yeah. This one is a tad bit difficult because read chat. Here's the. I mean, he did hit me with a tough one, chat. He did get me with a tough one. There's pros and cons, right? If I pick the light side, oh, I didn't even play in that. That's threw my hand up
That's
with the blue saber. If I pick the light side, no attachments. That's essentially what that is. No attachments. But I can fully embrace the light side, which is a great option. But option B, I get the full powers of the Sith, and but at any time I can be betrayed by my friends. Is what you're telling me?
Like, imagine you ended up picking, but you had a very good chance that myself or HD or like your family members would betray you. Or you never have a wife and kids and no Senate side piece.
No way! Whoa! Why are
Oh,
we
no
adding?
Senate side piece. No Senate side piece. You are bound to the Jedi code. That's what's in.
So I have to be like Obi-Wan.
Yeah, pretty much. You just got to say goodbye to Satine.
I was hoping you forget about Satine so I can be like, sorry, can I have a Duchess?
Nope, no Satine.
Yeah. So I gotta be Yoda. Or Windu.
Yep, one of them. Fully embracing
Wait.
either side, you live by the code. No, bro. What are you going to have to say?
Could I be Kiadi Mundi?
Why?
Kiadi Mundi's species was going extinct, so they allowed him to have 12 wives.
Bro, you want 12 kids. That might be the option.
Yo.
No,
Oh,
you could not be Kiadi Mundi.
man. Chat, this took a turn, baby. Let me think. This is a little rough, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I Jedi.
Really?
Think about it. I'm gonna give you my answer in a perspective that you're gonna totally understand why I picked the Jedi. Will you be completely fulfilled with your life if you follow Christ exactly how you're supposed to and never get married?
Oh, absolutely.
There it is.
Like,
There it is.
seeing that's a very good answer. My big thing is too is like I've thought about that a ton actually because like
Yeah.
I lived how I used to live. I've been like engaged. I've done all that. That all fell through. But I've asked myself the question: if I were to live the rest of my life single, would I be fine? Absolutely.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah, that's kind of why I picked. That's my reason.
That's a great answer. I like that.
Yeah, yeah. Chat,
That's a dub.
we're going Jedi, baby. Going with the Jedi. That's gonna be a video. That was kind of sick, and we kind of had some cool little goofy things that we threw in, like my side piece. But
Yeah, the send the side piece. That needs to be a hashtag.
quote it,
Tell you, put in the, I'm about to say put in the quotes.
quote it.
Send it side piece. That's
Yeah, that's
insane,
cool.
bro. All right.
Yeah, I like that.
I
Wow, we're doing good on
like the
time,
mystery segment.
dude. The mystery segment was an amazing piece.
Like, not a
So
side
glad
piece.
we did it.
Um,
Well, yeah. So glad we added it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn and
send a side piece.
huh? Send it. Who said send? I mean, if you want to send the,
In the
if you want to send the sign, I'm just saying, chat.
I'm crying, bro.
I mean,
Just send her in the mail. Oh, that's terrible.
no
Oh
post on
my God.
Sundays.
It's Monday.
I know. Oh
That was
man.
terrible. That was terrible. Oh,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Taya made a better quote.
That was funny. That was funny. Tell me what I was supposed to say.
Tell me what you want. What you really want? A side piece. A side piece. A side.
Bro, I'm saying.
Oh man,
I
that's
don't even
insane.
remember what it was, to be honest.
Senate.
No, like the whole thing that she was supposed to quote.
Oh, Senate side piece.
Is that it? Oh no, I think I said, can I have a Senate side piece? I think that's what it was.
Can I have a Senate side? Oh my goodness.
Give me
Anyway,
a little
go
Padme.
ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the main portion of today's podcast, and this is probably going to be a whole clip on my channel. So stay tuned for that. If you're watching on the playback, join us on Mondays. You know, that's what we're doing this for, baby. So this is going to be everything we know so far about Star Wars Starfighter. There's a lot to break down here. We're going to kind of just throw things in as we go and kind of If we have a thought, we can just run through it. I'm actually going to get my trusty stormtrooper to, hold up my phone. But, yeah, man, to start off, we got a first look at Ryan Gosling in The Galaxy Far, Far Away. It was a picture of him and another actor. It was a young kid who I don't know what character he's playing or anything like that. We don't know any of that. But the picture looked pretty cool. It's just a black and white photo of them sitting down. I don't remember what the background and stuff was, but did you get a chance to look at that picture?
I did. I think it looks pretty sick.
Yeah.
I wish we had more.
Now that I'm looking at it, they are sitting on a just a little land speeder. So sitting on a little land speeder. I'm probably gonna pop it up somewhere right here when we do the playback. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks cool. The background looks really good. It really gives the Star Wars feel. I get the vibes from it. I really like it. I think it looks incredible. It's really all we've gotten in terms of first look stuff. I think there was some other first look stuff that they showed at D23, but as we've established, if you're not there, you don't get anything from Disney anymore. So,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the cast. So I'm gonna run through this. It's a pretty solid list, to be honest. Kind of surprising, but the movie's coming out 2 years, so I mean, I'm glad we're finally getting something to talk about. So we have Ryan Gosling, Mia Goth, Matt Smith, Flynn Gray, Aaron Pierre, Amy Adams, Simon Bird, Jameel Westman, and Daniel Ings. I think I said those correctly. But yeah, what do you think about that list?
Uh, Pretty solid. Obviously, Ryan Gosling is going to bring a lot of box office appeal. Um, it's we've talked about it before how it's like it's strange seeing bigger actors in Star Wars, so I hope
Yeah.
it's good. But like Matt Smith was originally supposed to be like they talked about him being a villain in episode 9
Ooh,
at one point. So
interesting.
I'm happy he's finally in Star Wars. Mia Goth, she's known for playing villains, I guess. She might be in the a villain soon. I think the two that really like stood out to me though is bringing Amy Adams into this school and Aaron Pierre. Aaron Pierre is about to be Jon Stewart at ECU, so he's starting to pick up some bigger projects.
Interesting. Do we know if any of those? I don't believe any of those, but are any of those the child actor that was in the picture with Gosling? I don't think.
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
Let me
I'm
see.
100% confident. Um,
I'll look it up and see if I can find it while you're talking.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Other than that, honestly, I think the cast is looking pretty solid. I want more. I mean, that's just kind of like where I'm at with Star Wars at this moment. Is like I want to know more. I want to know more about the movie. I want to know more about the time period and every single thing that they're doing with the movie and where it ties in. But we're going to talk about that here in a minute because Evan has a couple of points.
That kid on the speeder is Flynn Gray.
That's Flynn Gray. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we know who Flynn Gray is. Cool. Yeah. um. Do we think this is like, is it going to be a large movie to where all of those characters have big parts, or do you think like some of them are going to have a little bit smaller parts?
Mm. I think a good
Drea.
chunk of them will have big parts. What up, Drea? How you doing? Hope you're having a great day. But I think Ryan Gosling, Matt Smith, Amy Adams, Mia Goth, Pierre, and probably even that Flynn Gray are going to have decent parts because they're big actors, and Flynn Gray is like in a first release picture for this movie. So that's that's something pretty significant. I feel like for him. The rest, I'm not sure about.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not 100% confident on any of it, to be honest. I mean, I will say I'm getting more and more excited about this movie. The closer we go, definitely getting
I
more excited.
I do have this. I don't know if you put this in your notes. This is do you follow Star Wars Holocron?
Yes, but I haven't seen anything today.
Okay,
You can
this
run through it.
is
Yeah.
interesting um because you and I, for the brief amount of times that you and I have talked about this film, we kind of started to speculate a little bit when the story could end up taking place, whether it be before or after the sequels. Um, and I don't know how trustworthy Star Wars Holocron is. They
Relatively
have
trustworthy, yeah.
234,000 followers. I'd say so.
Yeah. Big
This
page.
is news from them, and it aligns when the story is going to be.
You said that's new?
As of August 30th, 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
It says Star Wars Starfighter will chronologically be the latest Star Wars story in canon. It is set to take place 5 years after The Rise of Skywalker.
Ooh.
So, that being said, it's a possibility, like we talked about last week.
Yeah. Definitely possible for Poe Dameron, for sure. Um, mm. But see, I feel like if they were going to do that, they'd announce it before the movie comes out that he's in the movie. Now, granted, we have 2 years. So I'm not saying,
Right.
that's interesting. Um, is this going to be episode 10? Is that what they're
I
doing?
I don't believe so because they announced something the other day. I forget whose film it was. It wasn't Sean Levy because there is an episode 10 coming out.
Oh,
This will probably be like, most likely this will kind of be like a either a Solo or a Rogue One type movie
hmm. So it's attached, but it's kind of a
because
spinoff.
and I think that this is where that quote fits in. This is the quote that was given. This movie is a quote. It's not a prequel nor a sequel. It's a new adventure that's set in a period that we haven't seen or explored yet.
Interesting. Okay.
And
Yeah.
if it's a period we haven't explored yet, I'm assuming that that's an era where the Empire, the First Order, all that stuff is not around.
Hmm. Well, yeah, because it's going to be post 9. So, wait a second. Do you remember when Ray's movie was supposed to take place in the timeline?
It was after because they were
It's
setting up a new
15.
Jedi.
It's 15.
So
So,
this is about 10 years possibly then.
no, this is 10 years before Ray's.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like when we don't, not knowing a ton about what there's really not a ton of leaks and rumors going around with this movie. So it makes it hard to speculate because we don't know anything. So, yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting, I'll be honest. Um, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I can tell you very much I'm intrigued. Um, just like any Star Wars project chat, I hope it's not trash. That's really just my end of the day thing. Um, did we want to dive into some of the behind the scenes stuff they got going on?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So the script was written by Jonathan Tropper. Do you know anything about him? Any?
The only thing I found, um, he has worked with Sean Levy before. They did the
Ooh.
Adam project together. But as far as like big notable work, I didn't see a ton of things that I recognize from Chopper.
Okay. Um, I mean, again, I'm intrigued. I trust them if they do it right. That's really all we want at this point, to be quite honest, chat. Sean Levy is directing the film. We've known that since it was announced. Super excited. I think that's clearly. I mean, I think they'll be fine. And then Sean Levy is also producing alongside Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy. Um, there's not. Here's my rebuttal to that right there, chat. My rebuttal to the thumbs down about her producing. Give me a sec.
Oh, see you, Taya. Appreciate you joining. Talk to you Wednesday. Maybe even outside of that in the group chat. But talk to you later. How's everybody's day? We got 6 in here right now. That's awesome. How's everybody doing? While Trey's pulling up something.
Wow. She has a list, man.
Who, Kathleen?
Holy smokes, she has a list, dude. Yeah.
What, a crap list?
No.
Like people who are on her crap list for today.
So
A grocery list.
this is everything that she's produced. We have Andor. Did great numbers. We have Light and Magic, which was a mini series that was about George Lucas and everything he did. Skeleton Crew, music by John Williams, The Acolyte. This is all newer stuff. Ahsoka, Disney Gallery, which was really good. And it was about the Mandalorian. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which I personally enjoyed very much. I don't know if you've seen it, but I enjoyed that movie.
It was good.
Yeah. The Mandalorian. Willow, which it got dropped after one season, I think. The Kenobi series, which we all have our thoughts on. The Book of Boba Fett, which we all also have our thoughts on. The Rise of Skywalker. Solo. The Last Jedi. Artist of the Industry, I don't know what that is. Rogue One. The Girl on the Train. The Big Friendly Giant. The Force Awakens. Lincoln. Ghostlight. Warhorse. Dude, she's done a lot, dude. The Last Airbender.
He's a good producer.
Yeah.
Just not a owner. President.
I get it. Dude, there's a lot on here. I'm not reading all these. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of Destiny. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. My bad. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, there it is. Because down here somewhere, there's some big hitters. Jurassic Park 3. The Sixth Sense.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah. The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Twister. The Flintstones. Wow. Schindler's List. Jurassic Park. Dude, she has done some... I'll give it to her. Back to the Future Part 3. Back to the Future Part 2. There's all kinds of stuff on here, chat. The Goonies. Ooh. Gremlins. Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. Twilight Zone the movie. E.T. and the Poltergeist. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, there it is. Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Some bangers, dude.
So, what I learned from this list. Number one, she's been on some good projects.
Yeah.
Number two, she's old.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair. Um, I'm
I didn't know
pretty
she was that
sure
old.
she. I'm pretty sure she helped out with the OT as well. I'm pretty positive. Um, I will say, while I think she's a great producer, that does not mean that she's great at running Lucasfilm.
No.
There were, I mean, because really all running Lucasfilm is all you are is just a master delegator. That's it. And I don't really feel like she delegates the greatest with some of her choices of people that run things. But you hit some, you miss some.
This is true.
Yeah. Um, that's a pretty hefty list of some projects she's been involved in. That's kind of crazy.
I do think that it's encouraging though that she's working with somebody like Sean Levy because I'm not going to read an entire thing for him, but he's worked on Stranger Things. He's done Real Steel, which is actually a pretty decent movie. He did the Night at the Museum franchise. He did Deadpool and Wolverine, Free Guy. He's worked with Ryan Reynolds a lot, which is kind of crazy. They got Ryan Gosling. I'm happy Ryan Reynolds is not joining. Um, Deadpool shows up,
I
breaks the
didn't know
fourth
he
wall.
did. I didn't know he did Deadpool Wolverine.
Yep,
That's interesting.
wrong lightsaber, Deadpool. Sorry, buddy.
Chat. Yo, that's crazy, chat. Your timing for that was terrible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's done some pretty big things too, bro.
Stranger Things is huge.
Oh yeah. So what did he do with Stranger Things? I don't think I.
I don't know what all he did because like the Duffer Brothers wrote it.
Yeah,
I
did
don't
he
know if Sean Levy
produce?
helped. I don't know if he helped produce or direct.
Hmm. Because that's obviously a big project and a project that we love.
Oh
So
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a it's a hefty thing, man. Let's see here. I can't really think of much more to say about it, to be honest.
We do have the cinematographer.
Oh, that is totally right. You go ahead and run it.
So the cinematographer for this movie is pretty awesome as well. It's Claudio Miranda. They worked on F1, which is a huge film this year. Um, haven't seen it yet, but I've heard really good things about it. So F1, they did Top Gun Maverick, and they also did Tron Legacy.
Wow.
I think Tron Legacy is going to be kind of helpful as far as doing stuff with sci-fi and stuff like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. F1. See like my thoughts about her doing F1. It is she, right? Am I crazy?
It's a man.
My bad, dog. Anyway,
This is the opposite of Papa John's.
bro, straight opposite chat. Anyway, like him doing F1, yeah, it's not sci-fi and that sort of thing, but I feel like it's still a very similar style, a similar cinematic style, just from the shots, having the shots of them inside the cars, inside the cockpits, yada yada yada, right? So I feel like it could really, really work. Same with Top Gun. It was Maverick, correct?
Yep.
Which was a phenomenal movie. Phenomenal movie. Um, all of the shots in that movie were incredible. Yeah, I'm actually when I read that news, I was pretty excited because it seems like it's somebody who was picked and selected exactly for this position, and not just a random cinematographer that has never done this style of shots, I guess. So
Right.
yeah,
Absolutely. Other than that, though, the only other piece of information that we have is the release date.
yeah. When's the release date? 27.
It releases on May 28th, 2027.
May 28th, 2027. Chat,
Yep.
chat. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. May 28th, 2027. So we have a year and 9-ish months. Is that right?
Yep. You'll be 27.
I'm going to throw something crazy out there. You ready for this?
Mhm.
Chat. By the release date of this movie, me and Ev are both going to have 500K. 500K subs, chat. You heard it right here. 500K subs. Best believe. Best believe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we're going to have gone to, let's see, by that point, Doomsday premiere, Mando Grogu premiere, the Batman Part 2. It's
That's
after, ain't it?
October. You,
I,
for, you forgot a very important one, though.
oh, I haven't said it yet. I didn't forget.
Oh,
I
okay. I'm
didn't
about to
forget.
say.
Toy Story 5. Chat, we're going to Spider-Man. Best believe Spider-Man. Oh, it would have been funnier if I said Frozen 3. That would have actually been funny. Because both of us want to go see Toy Story 5 anyway. But I
This
will
is
say,
true. As long as Forky's not in it.
he is.
Uh,
Forky's in it. I saw that the other day. Yeah.
no, I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's another thing. Just because we're on the topic of, we talked about D23. All of this stuff, like, they showed a trailer. We didn't get nothing. I don't get it. Like, bro, it feels like we got nothing, dude.
They're dropping the ball hard. Disney needs to step it up as far as
It,
their stuff.
bro,
I thought last year for Marvel, it was great.
I'm glad.
Because you gotta think, last year for Marvel, we had the trailer for Daredevil Born Again. We
Hmm?
had the Fantastic Four test footage released. We had Captain America Brave New trailer. There was a lot of good things last year.
I do have a question. You think, like, this is really random just because we have, 17 minutes? What do you think? So, chat, I don't know if we've talked about it since we started the pod, but we have said that we are going to be going to MegaCon Orlando in March. Think there's going to be any cool panels?
That'd be kind of crazy. You and I have never been to a panel.
No. The panels would be cool. Now, I'll tell you, it'd be sick. Is if we grew our stuff big enough to where we had a panel. That'd be kind of dope. Then a live
The
pod.
Nerd Bros panel.
Live pod.
That would be sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be incredible.
Still no, still nothing as far as the celebrities for this con.
Oh, nothing else new?
No, nothing new. They only have the past people. They don't have anybody.
Wait, what?
Like right now, these are past. I didn't realize it when I first looked at it. The guests who are on there are past guests.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they've had Jude Law, Matt Smith, Mel Gibson, Ron, Howard, Jared Patton, Joseph Quinn, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Nicholas. But they're not actively.
Oh, that kind of sucks. Huh.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed because I was like, oh, there's some good ones, but I'm sure there will be good ones still.
It'll pick up.
But we don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll definitely pick up. I guarantee you we get to like December, we'll start knowing a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think for the most part, I'm good. Unless you got anything else you want to say or ask or something.
I think I'm good as well. I think that overall, this is definitely the shortest pod that we've done, but I think we hit everything pretty good. We actually talked a lot longer, like
Yeah.
about some segments.
I mean,
So
it was a
yeah, I thought it
shorter
went pretty
pod,
well.
but I mean, it is a little dry at the moment, chat. Just with you know, just the
And
sheer nothingness from D23 kind of let us down. I'm gonna be honest.
oh yeah, I will say though, there's some things on here. Man, I didn't expect us to talk that long. Like I thought that like we did a pretty good job as far as explaining everything, and we added
Oh
a
yeah,
lot more than we thought we were going to be about too.
we did. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we like I said, I think we hit most everything we needed to. To be honest, I was gonna say something and forgot. Oh, chat. D23 was such a letdown, and there was so much sheer nothingness that in replacement of that, I decided to re-download Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga and start playing it. That's what I was doing. Yeah, banger of a game though.
Oh, absolutely.
Banger of a game. I've still not 100. I still haven't 100%. So that's what I'm doing. I actually restarted. Full restart
From the beginning?
from the
Wow.
beginning. Straight zero. Don't got nothing. It's peaceful. It's peaceful because I've played it. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Banger of a game.
No stream?
Oh, like for the game? I don't think they'd hit.
Okay.
I don't think they'd do anything. Now, I have thought about going back and doing some old story games. However, you're kind of right. I literally just started it, so I could stream it.
I think it'd be
I
sick.
I could stream it. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga in 2025. Yeah, I could do that.
I think it'd be sick, bro.
I could do that. Here, you know what the suckiest thing is? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. My best two times to stream would be Wednesdays at 8 and Fridays at 8.
Well, you can make a sacrifice. Sacrifice one of them.
Yeah, yeah, because I enjoy that. But this is a great. I freaking love this.
Oh, absolutely. We've
I
done
love
8
the
weeks of
pod
this
with
so
everything,
far.
bro. We're banging out the podcast. It's been a. I cannot believe it took us this long to do it. And you know what's crazy, chat? I'm gonna tell y'all something. For so long, we had no idea how to do it, and we just kind of really didn't even try. And then I brought it up about us taking one of the days off of Evan's TikTok and doing it here. And then the day of the first one, I typed it into Chat GPT how to do it. Got the perfect answer, and here we are. That's crazy.
Something else is crazy, and we regret to say this, but this is the last episode of the pod.
Yeah, this is it, chat. It's
Until
all
next Monday.
it's all over. Yeah, we got how many hours is that? I ain't even counting.
What, 16 hours?
Yeah. Um, on a completely different note, you got any ideas for the room? Cause you got like a very well done nerdy room. I need a little bit of
You need
tips.
some shelves.
My big shelf is going over here, which means the blue light's gonna have to go somewhere. Um, I like the red light right there, bro. At least for streams. Like I'm probably not gonna leave it there for the night because that's very bright on my face. So, and then
Yeah,
posters and
definitely
stuff,
some shelves.
really.
I think the thing that I enjoy is almost all my stuff is up, so that way it can be seen, but it allows me to still have all the stuff for like work and everyday life and working out and all that stuff down to where it doesn't take up all my space.
Yeah. I actually
So
just
I
had a
think that that's
really
kind of
good thought. I just had a really good thought.
huh.
So do you see right there where my nightstand is?
Yep.
I've thought about putting a big shelf there, but I was like, I still kind of want a nightstand. What about like those little? Um, I think you might have them from IKEA. It's like the four
I,
holes,
oh,
the
oh, the
cubes.
Alex drawers.
No, it's like the.
I I do have cubes. You can get smaller ones because I have the what's that one? That one's a 2x4. That one's a 1x3.
I'm pretty sure there's one that's like a 2 by 2. So four
Oh, there
four.
is. I bought one to go here one time, thinking it was a wider version and a little bit taller, but it ended up being the small one, so I took it back.
Mm, I'd have to measure it, but I think that could work. And then I could probably put some of my comics and stuff there. Yeah, that could be
Oh
sick.
yeah.
I've thought about getting something to go on the other sides of my desk because there's just empty space here. Because it's right in I mean, this is a pretty big desk, but it doesn't take up the whole wall. So that could be sick too. And then, of course, all my other stuff. We'll get there, chat. I
Absolutely.
think I think once I get the room repainted and then get some more shelving and stuff, I probably might do a Star Wars room tour. I think it'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Plus, I got to move the TV up, get a third monitor. Yeah, yeah. There's a
I
lot
think
to get
my
on, chat.
biggest upgrade. I need probably two more shelves, and then I need to build a PC.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably the next two things.
Building a PC is definitely a long goal. Yeah, for me.
That's like that's definitely content focused though. Like
Yeah.
I need it and actually work focused now because it's becoming that with the way my
Right.
laptop is.
Yeah.
But that I think would be it'd be very beneficial to the channel.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I think for me, I'm kind of on this like kick right now of trying to really hone in on the content because my thing is like having like I showed you earlier, right? I don't want to show it too much, but having this, I feel like so my other channel, this got me the growth as quick as it did, and so I just need to do it here. That's essentially my thought process on it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, it works. Just got to train the algorithm, bro. That's all it is. Let's see. Chat ain't doing too much. Yeah, I think I've said my piece, bro.
Yep. Other than that, we'll be streaming on Wednesday on the Nerds of the Multiverse TikTok. Um, and if there's any other announcements, we'll let you know.
Yes, sir, chat. Appreciate y'all tuning in. This was episode 8. I still cannot believe that, bro. That is that's wild. Think about the moment where we go. That was episode 52, and it has been a year. Cause
Whole year.
that's coming.
Well, we're about to hit a milestone, dude. 10 is hard. Most people don't make it to 10.
Really?
If it's going to be a lot, if it's going to be a podcast that's a long-term podcast, 10 is like a big milestone.
I didn't know that.
That's 2.5 months of doing content as far as just pod
Every
wise.
single week.
Um, yeah, dude. So 10 straight weeks of doing that's very good.
Chat, we're gonna have a big old stream party when we hit 1,000.
I thought you were about to say 10. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. We gotta make some plans.
Dude, 1,000's crazy. Do
A
that math.
thousand, man, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's like 20 plus years.
Yeah. That's a chunk.
Man,
Yo, that's insane. I did not. That never crossed my mind. Wow. Now 1,000 uploads on each of our channel, we'll get there a lot faster than that.
uploads as far as long form or total? Shorts as
Total.
well?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm at 400.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll get. I'm at like 172 until tomorrow. It'll
Okay,
be 176.
that's right.
Yeah, man. All right, chat. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will see y'all in the next one. That was episode 8. Stay tuned on the channel. Bunch of content pumping out, grinding in the lab. Evan as well. So stay tuned. If you aren't, I mean, I'm pretty sure all of you are that are seeing this. But if you're seeing this on the playback, if you're not subscribed to Evan, his channel is down below. It's on my channel page, but it's also down below in the description. See y'all, man. I will see y'all next week, chat.